Have you heard the expression, or maybe even used it yourself, thinking, I carry my stress in my shoulders? Show of hands. Yeah, I'm so stressed out, it's in my shoulders. Well, we've got a little bit of news for you. It's not stress, it's one of these and those. Stress is not even on the chart, but it is an emotion. And we can find out the exact emotion. It's like deleting that emotion for you. We can scan the file, find the emotion, delete it for you, and then you can spin your neck around or whatever that is. You're not sure? Well, stay tuned today because we are looking for volunteers that have physical pain and want to help us via the chat today. Hello, everybody, and good morning. Welcome to the Releasing Negative Emotion Show. We are here, episode number 246. And we're continuing our series on releasing people's physical chronic pain during this live event every week. My name is Michael Loche. Some of you might know me from these 3 books. I'm also a certified emotion code practitioner, and I'm with John on Saturdays. Hey, John, good morning.
Good morning. Yes, my name is John Inverardi, certified emotion code and body code practitioner, and helping people all over the world with various aches, pains, ailments, health concerns. And we'll be looking for volunteers today. So if you're watching live and you came for the reduction or elimination of chronic pain, this may be your day. And hey, if you are watching live, just say hello. Let us know where you're watching from.
Now, John, you take note what episode that we're on today. Are you kidding me? 246. So we've been here serving you for 246. And today we're making 2 special announcements before we even get started. First, we want to thank everybody. 246 episodes. Are you kidding me? And we loved every moment of it. So we've got 2 changes coming up. One is the frequency of the show. Now you can hang out with us once a month. The first Saturday of every month, we're going to make it a big deal. We're going to let you know by email what's going on. And so it's the first of every month from now on. But the real change, John, is something that we've never done before. We kind of talked about it and then brushed it off to the side and thought about the logistics and said, no, let's not do it. And frankly, it was like, but after doing 246 severely successful episodes, we've finally been convinced that we can do it. And here's what's starting next week on the Releasing Negative Emotion show. I'm going to show you our new logo that'll show you what you can expect starting next week. There we go, John. Starting next week, John and I are going to be bringing a live member. We're going to fit 3. There'll be you and John and I. And this person that we're going to be choosing is not going to be a mystery guest because we want to know about them. John, tell our friends what they can expect to see starting on the new format when we bring somebody on. What kind of things are we going to be helping people with?
Well, we will be doing a lot of chronic pain, aches and pains. And so it's going to be absolutely amazing to, help someone, live. They're going to be, sitting in the chair right beside us here. And for them to experience that and see that and share that, live, a reduction in pain. It's, going to be really, really exciting.
Yes. I mean, because John and I, we do a lot of sessions on Zoom. So we were seeing people. I remember a woman that couldn't brush her hair because she had a brush taped to a broomstick to brush her hair. Imagine during the session, this was years, she was able to do this again. We want you to see that. It's live and it's real. You've been here with 246 episodes. You've been hearing it. A lot of you participated. Hey, we've done 246 episodes, so that means at least 400 people, or more than 400 people that we've helped. So we like to reward loyalty. And John and I thought, who better to have in the Hollywood Square in the very middle but you, one of our loyal listeners and loyal watchers. If you want to join us live next week, we're going to be looking for somebody every month starting this Saturday, a week from today. And we'll cue you up a little bit. We're going to hide you behind the scenes. We're going to set up the emotion code and we're going to poof. We're going to bring you online. And after that, you can apply to Cirque du Soleil if you like or not. So, John, very excited about the new change and the new format. And you and I are both confident because we see this. We're working with people live that couldn't bend their knees or couldn't get up off of a chair, and we're helping them live in minutes. So that's what we do. And what we do is called the emotion code, releasing negative emotions. John, tell our friends well, first, let's welcome some of our friends today.
Hello, Natasha Paula Samuel, as always, joining us. And Sheldon Foster is here. Hey, Sheldon.
SF, Sheldon Foster. We've got some people out in one of the groups, and it's not showing your name. If that's you, just let us know. We want to acknowledge you for being here.
Someone's saying hello, bros. Hey, hey.
Hello there. So we're pretty excited today again. And John, we're looking for somebody today. Tell them they'll just be in the chat today, but tell them what we're looking for so they can participate. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, so we are looking for someone with chronic pain, aches and pains, soreness, tightness, lack of range of motion, and tell us where it is. So yeah, it's in my left shoulder, or it's in my neck, or it's in my hip. So location and a severity, scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most severe. So for example, I would like to volunteer shoulder pain, severity 9 out of a 10, and just like that. And Joe or Mandy, watching from YouTube, just volunteered. So location and severity, and we'll get to it. We'll get to work.
So again, the right side, give us a number. We're going to work with 2 people today. So get in the queue and let us know. And John, I'm going to talk about my upcoming course if you want to sort out some of the comments there and find out who we're going to help today. Again, welcome everybody. This is the Releasing Negative Emotion show, and John and I have this ability to identify what emotions are causing the pain that are the size of a baseball. Not only we can tell you what it is, oh, it's fear or anger. I don't care what it's called, it hurts. It's one thing to find out what it is, John, but then we delete it for you. We're going to demonstrate that live with a couple of people that have chronic pain today. First, I'm going to let everyone know I have my 5-week Law of Attraction course coming up. It starts on, it's 5 weeks. It starts on Wednesday at 10 a.m. On June 8th. I go through my entire book with worksheets so you can learn how to be a deliberate attractor and master it so you can attract your ideal customer, client, money, job interview. It is the same formula over and over and over again. And like anything else, when you learn the formula, you can do it over and over and over again. And not only is it 5 hours with me on Zoom, every participant gets 2 emotion code sessions. We do 1 hour of Law of Attraction training. People stay on the Zoomer, and every week I'm choosing them because you don't know what you don't know yet. But I'm going to work on your scarcity consciousness about attracting customers and clients, your negative self-talk, your creative insecurity. Your every week 2 things, 2 subjects. So in total, 5 hours of Law of Attraction and 10 emotion code sessions. Are you kidding me? What a mixture that is. That is almost like a miracle or a miracle. So be sure to check that out and sign up. I'd love to have you join me on that. So John, we're excited. Tell me what you're finding out there, who you're going to help today.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a couple of volunteers here. One is is Virginia. She's in the group. So that, Virginia's saying it's all on the left side. And it's
Virginia here.
Virginia. Yeah, we're seeing it as Facebook user here. Yeah, and it's popping up right below us as Facebook user.
Okay.
But so it's left side, hip, low back, ankle. And Virginia, if you could give me a number on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being most severe, how severe the pain is.
Yeah. And I just want to do a little diagram because, when people come to us, John, and they say it's on the left and the left and the left and the left, and we that triggers us a little bit. And after saying, I want to show you something, now I'm trying to find said thing I wanted to show. Oh, it's right here. So, I use this little chart and it shows all the different muscles and all kinds of other things. So when people say it's the left, 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 that means there's energy blocked or stopped, right? So I think what we can do with, what was her name again? I'm not saying Virginia, is maybe reduce all of that, but definitely a one-on-one session so we can go to the hips and the neck and the spine and the tailbone and the right hip and the left hip. But wouldn't it be nice if she could feel some relief today and get that process started? So
yeah. Where's the worst? Maybe we'll start there. What's the most significant, most severe pain? Virginia, from the low back, ankle, hip, if you can.
Yeah, she's saying here, it's got a little bit more information. She's from Virginia. It is, most days it's a 6. So listen, even if it's a 2, it's a little irritant. But if it's a 6, that is really irritating. When it's
She's from Massachusetts, Virginia from Massachusetts.
So John, do you want me to work with Virginia? And is there somebody else, or how do you want to do this?
Yeah, I'll work with Virginia here.
Okay.
Joy volunteered from, she's joining us from YouTube.
Okay, Joy, you want to give me some details, and then after John has done. So before we get started, John, I know we always have some new friends, particularly from our podcast viewer. Boy, our numbers are going through the roof, so thank you. And we're going to be recycling and repurposing all of our podcasts because there's like 200 and something episodes out there that people haven't heard. And by the way, if you want to get on the mailing list so you're reminded about, hey, the bros are, I wonder when they're back on, or whatever that question might be, you might have. But I want to show you a quick little link here. And then you can go to this link, and this link will give you the link to all of previous episodes. And if you're a practitioner, we really encourage you to go check it out so you can understand how many things you can really help people with that you didn't even know. And plus, you can get to know a style, because I remember when I was learning, John, there was nobody to watch or no one to listen to. And, you know, it's like, how do you do that? How do you do that? So I know we have a lot of certified emotion code, body code practitioners watching. Make sure you get on the mailing list. I'll keep that thing up there for one more minute. It's a little bit dizzying, but John, for our new friends, let's introduce them to what it is that we do and how we're able to do that. So first thing I want, the first word of the group for today is the word proxy. And what does that mean? And how is it that we take on that role? What does that mean for the client?
Right. So we're the proxy. So we're practitioners, certified emotion code, and we, act as that proxy on your behalf. So we connect up to you, and we use the example. It's like Wi-Fi, right? So you go to someone else's house, they have Wi-Fi, but you might not necessarily be, connected up to it. So we make that connection, with your permission. So with your permission, we're your proxy.
Yeah. So it's like we're dialed into your computer, and you said, hey, Michael, I got a bug in my computer. Can you help me? I said, yes, because you know what? I'm a bug finder and remover. I'm the geeky guy that can do that for you. We love those. Well, you're going to love us. Because you can say, hey, Michael and John, I think I've got some messed up mind, and I've got a habit over here. I got neck pain. Can you check? Can you scan my files? Oh, we can scan it all right. We're scanners of all your stuff that's ever stored, John. But we can only scan asking yes or no. Imagine the cartoon. Is it this file? Is it no? Is it this one? Is it this one? Is it this one? Yes, it's this one. So we got to ask a lot of questions to get the right one. But John, we're not guessers. And we're not psychics, but we are super good at.
We're muscle testers. So muscle testing, there's different forms of it, but we use our hands, our fingers, and a strong muscle is a yes answer, and a weak muscle, when the muscle comes apart, that's a no. And so we're asking yes or no questions, and we use the emotion code chart. So is there a trapped emotion associated with creating this pain? And then we find it and clear it out.
That's right. We find and clear. John, I've got 2 of them. We don't even need that. Tell our friends, we find the emotion. It's like scanning your computer. Hey, we found the bug. It's an old file. And you said, well, can you delete it? Well, you didn't say to delete it. Assume when we find it, we're going to delete it. And why is this guy here the magic bullet?
So the magnet helps amplify the intention to clear out that trapped emotion. So the whole process surfaces the emotion. Picture that little trapped emotion. It's about the size of your fist. It's lodged somewhere in your body. There's 2 or 3 or 4, and we're surfacing it with the muscle testing, finding it, and we take the magnet over the governing meridian. Looks like this. The magnet amplifies our intention to clear out the emotion, or you can just simply the magnet will just delete it. Like you take a magnet to a credit card. The credit card won't work anymore because all the information's gone. It's like that little ball of energy, that information there, it's gone with the magnet.
Good. And you don't have to believe it or understand it or like it. We've got thick skin, but you'll be our new BFFs when we're done. So, John, let's recap your client, and then I'm going to be working with Joy. Joy's watching live on Facebook. She's got pain in the neck and both shoulders. If Joy, if you can give me a number between 0 and, well, it wouldn't be 0, between 1, 10 is I can't move my neck, and 0 is I can Linda Blair you right now if I wanted to. Nobody knows that expression but me. Hey, real quick, hello, John. We've got Sandra. She's enjoying the comedy explanation. Hi, guys. Natasha Paul Samuel has given a little video, the link to a video that I've done on muscle testing in case you're curious about that. And I think we're ready. We've got our clients today. So John is going to dial into, if we can use that word, scan and look for his clients. So John, begin that process, please.
So yeah, I'm working with Virginia. And so there's hip and ankle are, yeah, I drink a lot of water, are the most severe. Most of the time it's a 6, but she also said that she can like limp with it. So it's quite debilitating, it sounds like. So I'm just going to connect up to Virginia now. Virginia from Massachusetts, I believe she said. Yeah. So let's tune and connect up, and connect as a proxy. So tune and connect up Virginia. Proxy, proxy, proxy. Yes. Okay, so we've got pain left, so the whole left side, and a lot of it's in the hip and the ankle, left hip, left ankle, and then there's somewhere else, but we'll just try and focus on that hip. Oh yeah, low back, hip.
Hip, lower back.
Low back, hip. Yeah, okay, it's right in front of me there. Thanks, Michael, I didn't see that. Okay, so hip, low back pain, severity at least a 5, yeah. Is it less? No. Is it a 10? Is it a 9? Is it an 8? Is it a 7?
John's not guessing. John's muscle testing, and her subconscious mind is letting John know when he gets the right answer.
Yeah, so it is a 6. My muscle testing is saying it's a 6 as well. So there's a trapped emotion stuck in here, creating this discomfort, this pain, causing you to limp, low back, hip. Maybe it slides down, goes down to the ankle. Yeah, there's a trapped emotion. We can identify and clear to reduce, eliminate this pain, this dysfunction in your body, Virginia. Yes. Is this trapped emotion in column A? No. That's the chart. Column B would be a yes. Odd row. No. So it's an even row. So we're in B2. Yes. Okay, so it's in B2. So there's 5 emotions in each box. There's 60 total in the chart. So just within like 10 seconds, we're down. We've narrowed it from 5 for 60 possibilities down to 5.
That's easier to manage, right? It's easier to find something from 60 to 5.
Yeah. So is it the first one? No. Is it the second one? Yes. So it's helplessness. Okay. We need to know more about this helplessness. No, we're ready to clear. We are ready to clear helplessness. Let's clear
Find
that.
and delete. Find and delete.
Yeah.
Hey, out of all the episodes, it's the first time I pulled out the magnifying glass. I don't know why it was in front of me today, but that's what we're doing. We're seekers, deleters.
Okay, the helpless is gone. Good. Okay, we'll get a new number. Okay, well, I thought it was a 6, but she's saying now it's a 10 for ankle and hip. So
okay, well, I would focus on one area and get there. And today our job is to prove that we can help within minutes, and we can do a much better job with your entire body.
Yeah.
A fuller session. But right now, we want you to say, I'm noticing a difference. Again, we're proving that it's emotions, and we can help delete them for you. So
yeah, I'll say hip. So hip pain, odd, A even, A2, A4, A6. So it's A4. So the emotion is guilt. Is it guilt? Trapped emotion, guilt. We need to know more. No. Good. Clear the guilt.
delete, deletes.
Okay, that's cleared.
It could be any kind of magnet, by the way. I just like the shape of that, but John has a different
Yeah,
one.
I've got a refrigerator magnet. Another trapped emotion here. Virginia associated with this hip pain. Yeah, A, be odd, even. 3 or 5. So it's in B3. Self-abuse. Clearing self-abuse. It's cleared. Yeah, another trapped emotion associated with this hip pain. Left hip pain. No. because it's not a 0. There's still something there. Maybe a different chart. No. Trapped emotion associated with his ankle pain. Maybe it's connected. So there's terror, terrified. It's clear. Another trapped emotion. No. So still a good connection here, Virginia. Proxy, yeah.
And sometimes, the emotions make sense and sometimes they don't. But,
Yeah.
we're analyzing, who cares? Just delete it, right? So
just checking other types like absorbed, no. Inherited, no. No. Huh. We'll just give it a minute, just sort of see how it goes. Maybe we just, I think that's it for now. There's more there right now? No. We'll just, we'll take 5.
Yep, and give us an update and give us a new number. Let that breathe a little bit. Maybe do a little bit of, walking around, get the energy flowing. Hey, well, great. Let's do a couple more shout outs, John, our loyal friend.
Hey, Permelia's here. Hi, Permelia. She says, good morning, bros. Happy to be watching from a sunny Parksville. Nice.
Good stuff. Okay, I'm going to be working with Joy, lives in the Toronto, Canada. Hey, just to give you some context, John and I are both on the west coast of Canada, and I'm on the western coast on Gilligan's Island. And we were able to connect with our clients everywhere. Most clients like to meet on the phone so they can show and touch and connect with us and have that experience. That might not be your style, or you can just visit us on the telephone or here without a camera, whatever works for you. And again, we can connect with you wherever you live. And Joy's in the center of Canada. I'm on the west coast. She's got pain in the neck and both shoulders. And a little later on, she said it was about a 7. So the same thing. John and I have different muscle testing styles, but we have agreements with our brain that says, when I do this, that's a yes. When I do this, that's a no. And we could do this for muscle testing if you want. It doesn't matter. But when you do a lot like John and I, you want to find the most comfortable way. And my way is this way. I called it the drawbridge. The link to it is out there. Look for Natasha's post. She put the link on how you can learn how to do it my way, or the way that I use, rather. Okay, so I'm just muscle testing. That's a yes, that's a no. I'm just scanning for Joy. She's with me right now. I have her permission. It's going, oh, there we go. Am I Joy? Yes. Am I John or Michael? Am I Joy? Yes. Okay. Now I become her because I'm her proxy. In other words, I'm doing this on her behalf. I was telling Michael about this pain in my neck and shoulders on both sides. What is the average discomfort there? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7-ish? Right now, is it 10, 9, 8-ish? So right now it's an 8, and it's usually a 7. Okay, we're collecting data, but here's the mother of all questions. Is this discomfort 100% emotion related? Yes. Is it 99%? No. Is it broken bones or anything like that? Is it 100% emotion related? Yes. Now, this is just going to be an average because the subconscious mind knows everything, but it might change after I remove some emotions. But if we were going to give it a number, how many emotions are totally responsible for this neck and shoulder? Over 1, over 2, over 3. Okay, it's not over 3, so it must be under 3. It's not, it must be 1, 2, 3. So there's 3 emotions that are causing all this disturbance and disruption and pain, yes. Are any of these mine? No, they're not mine. And they're not my mom's, and they're not my dad's, and they're absorbed. And yes, are they all trapped? Are they in the same box? Yes. Is it rejection, sadness, sorrow? John, can you talk to this? And I'm just going to delete these.
What, would you find them all in the same box?
No, absorbed.
Absorbed, right. So you picture a wet sponge and a dry sponge, and you take the wet one, you squeeze it over the dry sponge. Now you've got 2 wet sponges. So that happens with emotions too. Someone's, has that, that sadness, and maybe you're just like hugging them, consoling them, or whatever in the same room. And now you both are carrying that sadness. It was, strong enough for you to take on. And, there are reasons why, you can take on other people's emotions. And, we can get into that as a session as well for, help you prevent you from taking on other people's stuff. That's key as well. Anyways, that's absorbed.
Okay, thank you, John. So, and in my cartoon head, they're pretty dense. They're like big old gray sweaters. And, sometimes, say something came over me, but when they're absorbed. So it is true There's stress in your shoulders, but it's not called stress. It's called, in this case, rejection, sadness, and sorrow. I'm still connected to joy. So before today, what was the severity of all this discomfort and joy? You can start doing this for me. Just kind of spin a little bit. How many trapped emotions? So now what is the severity of the discomfort? It was 10, 9, 8. It wasn't 8. And now is it 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. It's down to a 2. Okay. So I'm asking my subconscious mind, me being joy, I want to go right to my shoulder blades, right from the far left of the shoulder blade, all to the right-hand side. How many trapped emotions are lodged anywhere in between there that are causing the inflexibility and lack of freedom? How many? 1. That was a long question for one answer, but it's 1. And is it mine? No. My dad's my mom. Is it absorbed? Yes. Is it A? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Is this absorbed anger? Yes. Now you're seeing me swiping a lot because to me, when they're absorbed, they're thicker. I could also ask, but I just like to do 10 or 20 and then double check my work. So now do I have any trapped emotions of any kind lodged in my shoulder blade from left to right? How about the top of the left shoulder, the right or the left shoulder? How about around the neck, the front of the neck? How about from my right ear right to the right shoulder? Same left shoulder. Are there any trapped emotions of any kind blocking, stopping full flexibility? No, am I done? Yes. So we'll see what Joy's subconscious or conscious mind says about this. I'm just going to disconnect. So John, we're going to do a quick little recap and let our friends know what we can help people with. So, unprocessed emotions, these are old emotions that you had that you never processed. What do you mean process it? It means you never got ticked off and you never swore, you never broke dishes, you never, and it's an emotion that's stayed within you. And it's like a little ball of energy swirling. And sometimes it's trying to get out. And sometimes it makes you cry, or sometimes it hurts your physical pain and it's trying to get out. This is me, cartoon head. It's trying to get out and get out. Yes. And then John and I say, let's see if we can find that little live emotion that's within you. And we are using the skill and muscle testing to find that emotion, delete it for you. And now that pain and that big baseball-sized emotion is out of there, you can hold your head up high because now you can spin it from left to right.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Finding it is acknowledging it as well. It's just doing it a lot quicker when you're doing the emotion code. You're like, yeah, it's helpless. You felt helpless. Okay, let's get rid of that, right? Like,
yeah. So Joy, let's get an update from a number from you from 0 to 10. And it was an 8 or a 7. So just kind of move around, give me a new number. The goal today is to reduce the pain, to show you how we can help you live in a one-on-one call to do more work around that. But we've got some friends joining us.
Yeah, same with for Virginia, joined us, who I worked with. A number on the hip, ankle, any change, any decrease in pain? Jay Barrett's here, watching from Deer Lake, Newfoundland.
Lake, Newfoundland. Jay, did you know I was born and raised in New Brunswick, Canada? So I'm a maritimer. So nice to have you with us. I love Maritimers and I love Newfoundland. And I'm loving this new series that's on HGTV. This woman owns this massive, I think she's from Nova Scotia, outside Halifax somewhere. She's flips homes and builds homes. Oh, she's so talented. And she's training the staff. They're so nice in Newfoundland.
Okay.
Hey, Jane, let's watch from Deer Lake, Newfoundland. Let's see, watching from a hot, windy Las Vegas. What does that even mean?
Hot, it's summer.
Hot and windy. I know when I would, when I was traveling around the world and go to Malaysia and Singapore, we would get in the car and I'd want to roll the window down. Oh, what a start. They'd say, no, everybody would scream. It's like, I don't mind hot wind. It was like they were not playing the hot wind game with me. Our friend Holly Peters, yeah, they're hidden from, I don't know why that's happening, but we thank you for telling none of it's nice to know that you are with us. JMP, Pfeiffer, Michael and John, hello there, watching live
hello.
from YouTube, and Theodore is watching from Greece. Hello, Theodore, nice to have you with us.
Hello.
I bet it's hot in Greece right now, needless to say.
Absolutely, yeah, Greece. Oh, Norway joined us. Suzanne from Norway.
Yes, this is a good question from Virginia Lynn Rose. Why does someone become an empath? I don't know that they become one, but they could be one. It's not, you don't become French. You learn to be French, maybe. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't answer that why.
Yeah.
I've worked with people before to clear, that vulnerability to take on other people's emotions,
Yes.
and that creating healthy boundaries, maintaining healthy boundaries, that is my approach.
Yeah. And, the thing about absorbed emotion, and this won't be relevant after the show, but tomorrow on Clubhouse, I am going to be identifying and releasing people's absorbed emotions. And most of these people are going to be body workers or first responders, people that are around trauma and negative vibrations. They don't mean to take it on. I remember I might have told the story here working with that prison guard. He was loaded, like tons of emotions, and he was so depressed he couldn't go to work, and just one deleted and another one deleted. So again, if you follow me on Clubhouse, just look for my name. Every Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Pacific, I do a 2-hour releasing negative emotion show. It's quite fun. You don't even have to do your hair. You can just listen. It's just all on audio. So
perfect.
Okay, JMP Pfeiffer, you healed me a few weeks ago in 2 minutes. Oh, please do tell us more about that. We'd love to hear that.
Fantastic.
JMP. Suzanne, Irene from Norway, welcome. Okay, we're having fun here today. I wanted to say something else. Just a reminder, if you just joined us halfway through, this is the new us. Would you like to be center square with us next week at our first monthly new format, Releasing Negative Emotion show? Let me know in the chat, and after the show, I'll have a little chat with you and find out. Here's what we're looking for. We're looking for someone that is in physical pain, and not that you stubbed your toe this morning, that you've had it for a while, right, John? It's like, I've had this pain for a while, or maybe you were in an accident years ago and it's very tender and sore there. So we're going to put you in the middle of the squares. And John, we're going to do one session next week. And then after that, the next month after, we're going to get 2 people. But right now we're going to manage it for the first time. We're taking a risk, but it's a calculated risk. So thank you for being here for us next week and watching us do a live demonstration and having somebody, look who we helped today. It'd be nice to see their faces. That's why we love working with clients over the Zoomer, so we can see that. Again, join us next. It's the first Saturday, which is a week from today, and then the first Saturday of every month. Let me know if you would like to get some emotion code, releasing negative emotion code, releasing negative emotion session. We would love to help you. Okay, that was the announcement I wanted to make there. And again, if you love my law of attraction style and you're one of the 3.7 million people that bought my book in 37 languages, you can fill your cup with me. And I'm doing a 5-week law of attraction series on the Zoomer. And after each class, everybody in the class will get 2 emotion code sessions. So that's 10 sessions, 5 law of attraction classes. It's recorded, it's put online in my online school, and you can watch it over and over again. So the address to that showed up there. So John, my hunch is that we've stimulated a few people that are thinking, wow, I wonder if they work with people. Well, we work with people, and we want to work with you. I'm going to put John's website up there. John, tell our friends that it might be their first experience, what the walk down, the lowdown is. Go ahead, please.
Absolutely, yes. So my website is aliveinpeer.com. We both have online scheduling. So what you can do is go to our scheduler and find a date, a time that works for you. And we recommend a multi-session package to start. So like 3 to 6 sessions. We have different packages, and that's where we do recommend that to start. That way we can do our due diligence, clear out the layers. A lot of the time, these emotions, that they're built up in layers, and they come off in layers as well. We do like to see that the miracles in 2 minutes, but for some people it does take multiple sessions. So book a package, and we can send you a Zoom link, and we can have a session over Zoom looking at each other like this. This is very, very popular. If that doesn't work, phone session is good. And if you can't find the time, you're busy, or the time zone doesn't work up, we have email sessions as well. So you can just email us a list of concerns, and say, hey, help me with this, 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 this. Bullet points are great. And we'll work on you and let you know what we found. And simple as that, online scheduling.
It'll be the easiest walk-in clinic that you never walked to. Quick shout out to motion code practitioners, body code practitioners, anybody that's doing muscle testing. I've created a system where you can identify them 10% faster, please. Go home with that. 100% faster identifying the emotions. At the very top of the show, I said with the emotion code, you got to identify them by name and delete them one at a time. I'm going to teach you this part faster, 100 times faster. Check out the link that just appeared on the screen there. Well, we did it, John. We reached our goal today. We have completed the last format of the show, 246 episodes. That's every Saturday for 246 Saturdays. And starting next week, we're bringing a third party in. Come watch it. Tell your friends and support us by bringing people in and say, you got to watch these guys. You've got neck pain. You want to get it help. You got this. So we'd love to have your recommendations and referrals. And of course, we'd love to have you here next week. Let me know in the chat if you want to join me live. And not ideally, we'd like to honor our regular loyal customers. So you move to the top of the line. Let us know if that's you. And of course, you need to have nice lighting. You need to have good hair. And that's about it. John, thanks for hanging out again for episode 246 and episode 247 next Saturday live with a live guest on the panel. John, let's say goodbye to our friends.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks for joining us this week. Have a great week.